I failed to save a Game Boy.
This is your standard DMG Game Boy or dot matrix Game Boy with a mystery game, so let's pop that in and see what happens. Okay, so two things. It's Dr. Mario, that's neat, and we have these lines in the screen, so let's try to fix it. These Game Boys have a front and a back board. We only need to work on the front one, so I'm just going to disassemble that, but I'm going to plug it into the rear one so I can see what I'm doing while it's running. This happens because the original solder gets old and cracks and there's no longer a connection, so reheating it with a soldering iron usually fixes this. Emphasis on the usually, because no amount of heat was fixing these. The Game Boy itself was in pretty good condition, it was just dirty, and the Game Boy game, well, it had some cracks and the pins were a little tarnished, so let's fix all that up. I cleaned the shell of the system and the game using alcohol, and I used a rubber eraser on the pins of the game to really polish them up, and then a little bit of super glue to fix that crack. And then the pièce de résistance, bet you didn't know I spoke Spanish, a new sticker. Even though it's still broken, at least it's clean, and the game is fully restored. Well, a bit of a bummer, but I guess it wasn't a complete failure. Now, if you want to see an extended video of this, there's one on my YouTube, there's merch in my bio, and as always, let's save the consoles.